This is a simple idea to develop word recognition using meaningful context to the greatest extent possible. This game is called Bing. Purpose is to reinforce beginning consonant sounds, and we want to keep it meaningful to the greatest extent possible, yet we want to isolate and teach beginning consonant sounds. Now this is a story called Naps. We had looked at all these before. The cat is taking a nap. Which word fits in there? And they find the k, k. That's right. This is simple. This lesson would maybe take 2 to 6 minutes, reinforcing beginning sentences, beginning consonants. This dog is taking a nap. Notice I'm reinforcing taking a nap, and repetition. That's good. Reinforcement, repetition. Teach initially, reinforce, let them see in meaningful context or sentences. This monkey is taking a nap. Again, repetition. We can read this together, or I can read it for them. They find the m sound. All right. Now, with my tutoring sessions or teaching sessions, I want them to end with a game, so they always have something to look forward to. And games should reinforce what you just taught to the greatest extent possible, the sounds or the words. And you want games and instruction to be within meaningful context to the greatest extent possible. So this is a game called Bing, which is bingo with only 4 columns and rows. And you create Bing cards with all the words that you just looked at. These are all words that were found in my PowerPoint lesson, 16 of them. You create sentences. They are numbered with the target word in each sentence. Now, these should be very simple sentences, lots of repetition. It is a bed, it is a fox, it is a cow, and lots of sight words. The key is they see the word not in isolation, but in a sentence. So they can use semantic and syntactic cues as well as letter cues to identify the word. You have 16 cards and 3x5 cards cut in half, and I just number them 1 to 16. Keep it simple, not very expensive, not very difficult. You shuffle the deck, put them face down, you draw a card and look at the number. Together you read the sentence together that corresponds with that number. If you got number 2, you would read, "It is a fox." You'd read that together. And you'd have a poster or a chart or a piece of paper with these sentences on them. Students then look for the word fox and put a marker on the target word. And if you're working individually, sometimes you have to help. It's in this row, it's in this column. 4 in a row wins the game. And again, another simple idea, nothing new or complicated here. Fun way to end a tutoring or a teaching or an intervention session. We want students to see words within meaningful context to the greatest extent possible. We want to really reduce those instances where students see words in isolation. We use simple sentences with lots of repetition, sight words, and we have a target word in each one. Another simple idea, but sometimes simple ideas are effective, gosh darn.